Are you not getting enough of your ATN fix? Well, no worries, because today we've got Yo-Yo, Vale, BuMm, Lenaide, SirIron, and Ast all chatting. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? It's Lady B, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're actually going to catch up with the guys over from ATN, and we are actually going to do this on a monthly basis. We're going to do a recap talking about standing, seeing where ATN is in all of their matches and tournaments. So today we're not only taking a look at some of their recent events and tournaments that they've gone through, but we're actually going to talk to the guys about it. So I've been able to catch up with Lenaide, Ast, BuMm, Vale, Yo-Yo, and SirIron to get some answers from them. And if you want to get some questions in to the guys at ATN and have them featured on this video and have them answering it, then stay tuned to the end of the video. But without further ado, let's check in and talk a little bit more about our ATN highlights. The beginning of this year has brought a variety of competitions that ATN has played in, and while it was a slow start, it steadily picked up. Now, there were some wins, and yes, there were some losses. 91% will give Wado and Unicorns of Love what they need to move forward. The single looking to roast the royal champ, but the Warden gets it down, and he gets everything he needs. So we're actually going to talk about one of those first losses, and that was being in the French Clash Cup. Now, the French Clash Cup actually just finished up their tournament, and it came down to two teams, MCES versus Strikeback. Actually, two French teams that won this tournament, even though it was open up internationally. But for ATN, I mean, there was some stiff competition. We saw the likes of Queen Walkers, Unicorns of Love, and Unicorns of Love happened to be the team that took them down. They took down ATN in the round of 32. So we're talking about some heavy competition in. So I decided who better to ask about the French Clash Cup than Lenaide. So Lenaide, the French Clash Cups really proved to have some stiff competition in it, and a lot of what I would call the expected teams were eliminated early on in the playoffs. Now, did you expect to see the kind of competition that you faced? And looking back, is there anything that you could have or would have done differently?
Yes, we had many surprises in this French Clash Cup, but I wouldn't say we didn't expect it, because I think most of the big team didn't spend so many time in terms of base building to focus on the biggest tournament. But if we're looking at the past, the only thing we could have done better is in offense, but Unicorn of Love was just better this day in the playoff match.
Well, I definitely think ATN has been reflective on that, considering how incredible the offense has been and how many wars they have won. But let's stay focused on this tough competition, because it has been out there, and there was one more league that we saw ATN playing in at the beginning of the year that they did also get eliminated early in, and that was the Clash Champs Cup. Oh my goodness! Tribe turning around this war and picking up the win. In the Clash Champs Cup, ATN made it as far as round of 32 as well, but being knocked down by Tribe Gaming. So let's talk to Ast and find out a little bit more about the performance. So Ast, we've seen tough competition not only through French Clash Cups, but now in the Clash Champs Cup. And being one of the toughest teams to beat, having that World Championship title under your belt, how do you guys actually handle the pressure of defeat?
Clash Champs Cup and also the other smaller community tournaments, we're actually fairly fine with taking some losses here and there. We're not really using that much time to prepare our bases against the opponents in the smaller tournaments, even though the competition can be also still very high quality. But yeah, we take those more as a practice, and of course we want to win if it's possible, but we're saving our time to make sure we're not losing in the bigger tournaments.
I do actually see this as a strategy coming from ATN, with the focus being on the bigger leagues, because there is so much time invested into base building, into actually prepping and attacking and preparing, that they can't do it for every single one. And obviously, that main focus needs to go to things like the World Championships. And speaking of the World Championship warm-ups, which we actually did see, and ATN got the big win. We are talking about $25,000 grand prize, which is huge.
Ast finishing off in style, 15 stars to win the world's warm-up tournament, their $25,000 prize.
So who are we going to talk to about this one? Why don't we talk to our team captain, BuMm. Now, BuMm, you guys have shown all the clashers out there that you're not giving up that crown easily, that you are ready to take on the world champ title for 2021. In that world warm-ups, it was absolutely an incredible performance, but I know that you know it's still a long and possibly difficult road to get there. So what are your biggest fears and concerns for this year's World Championships and qualifiers?
Yeah, winning the World's warm-up was obviously very, very nice. We are really happy about this. For the upcoming World's Championship, obviously one of our concerns will be the upcoming Town of 14 update, which will hopefully come this month. We are really looking forward to it, but at the same time, this will be one of our problem, because nobody knows how the Town of 14 meta will be, which strategies will be dominant, which strategies are most common, and we have to think about how fast we will be able to adapt to this meta, to be able also to compete on the highest level already in the first month, also winning the wars. Hopefully the meta will be more difficult. That would be very nice for every base builders, for every base testers. That 3 stars are not as common as it's right now. Yes, that's one of our concern. The second thing maybe might be, because we are the current world champions. We are the team here. We are the team to beat. So we have like the extra pressure on us that we have to perform in every war and not like losing against any clan which gives actually 100% against us. This is maybe the second thing.
Those are great concerns for ATN to have, and I think rightfully so. I mean, we're talking about a huge shift that, if it happened, would throw everything up in the air for everyone, but that could have its plus and minuses because everyone is then on an even playing field. But that is all speculative if we were to see a shift in this due to the update. It still has not been confirmed yet. However, what BuMm did mention is the crown that they wear on their head. That makes it a little bit more pressure on them to perform in these bigger competitions, and also having to perform against a lot of these other teams and to get those wins. So one of the things that I really did like that ATN did is something that actually went under the radar. Now, ATN participated in a league called Asian Cup, and they went up against a ton of different Asian-based teams in a tournament. This was actually played very early my American morning, so I didn't stream any of this. Plus, it also gave the team a little less pressure to not have to perform and have bases burned all the time. So it was a really cool event, and they did exceedingly well. So with this league that went under the radar and ATN getting the win, I actually want to check in and talk to Yo-Yo a bit more about the Asian Cup. So Yo-Yo, was there any valuable takeaway that you got from participating in this particular event?
Yes, there was a Chinese tournament called the Asian Cup, and we've got an invite for this, and at the end participated in this tournament. And besides winning this tournament and getting $1,500, the most benefit point for us joining this tournament was that the system of this tournament were like in this year's qualifiers. So with the 5 minutes preparation day and the 45 minutes war day. So we've got a lot of practice for the short amount of time in the preparation and also the war day. And this helped us a lot at the end, winning also the world's warm-up
and hopefully also winning one of the World Championship qualifiers of 2021.
And that World Championships is something we are definitely going to be looking forward to, hopefully seeing ATN participating in. But that's not going to be the only thing that we have to look forward to in May. We actually already have ESL Meisterschaft to look forward to. Now, that's just started underway as of this past week. We've already seen ATN in 2 matches. They actually have their next match coming up, as I'm recording this right now, tomorrow. So stay tuned for more videos with that. But we need to do another check-in. And why don't we talk to Vale? So Vale, you guys are the 2 times ESL Meisterschaft reigning champions. You've got these 2 championship titles for ESLM under your belt. How do you feel going into season 3?
Yeah, we're definitely very exciting to play the new season of ESL Meisterschaft. Yeah, we're trying to go for the back-to-back-to-back title. And I feel like the level of competition got even better, even harder for us. And I feel like many of these other teams in our group can beat us. And for sure there will be 1 or 2 hiccups where we where they will outperform us or analyze us really good, because obviously we have the target on our back. And also there's a lot of footage right now to see how we attack. So I'm definitely thinking that there will be 1 or 2 defeats in the season. But in the end, I feel like we can still make it to number 1 in the group, and hopefully have a great time in playoffs.
Well, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that our guys can do it and pull in that 3rd championship title for ESL Meisterschaft. But our guys can't do this without the support of our amazing base building team, which includes SirIron and Bob the Builder. But today, we're actually going to talk to SirIron, and he's going to give you guys a bit of advice.
Hello guys, SirIron here from Altered Attacks. I'm really happy that we won the World's warm-up, and I just want to give you a quick advice on how to defend in this meta. As you all know, the meta is not well balanced, so the offense is a lot stronger than the defense. But if you want to defend, you really have to use the traps. They're the most powerful tool we have as a base builder. So try to learn what your opponent likes to do, and then focus on these strategies and use the traps the best. Good luck.
Now, traps might seem like such a small piece of the game, but ATN knows what they're talking about because it was their traps, their baited sections of bases, including in 1 base that held twice over in 2 separate wars. It was those traps that actually lent to ATN's victory in their base building. So you heard it from SirIron. That is a solid bit of advice. Now, I told you guys at the beginning of the video, if you had your own questions for the guys over at ATN, I would find a way to get them to them. Now, I will start taking some questions from you viewers and get them into these videos. And the way you can do it is by joining my Discord server. I have a room set up specifically for questions for the ATN guys, and I will hand select them as we go through each month, letting out these videos so you can ask specific questions about the current meta, about base building, about attacks, anything you want to know from your favorite players and base builders here. You can get them in and we can see if we can get some answers from the guys. So make sure to head to my Discord server. The link is in the description below. And another great reason to get in my Discord server is we've got weekly drops of bases. We've got free base links for you, courtesy of Blueprint Base Building. And yes, they do indeed have some of the best base builders around, including our guys from ATN. So why wouldn't you want to be in here getting some free bases that you can try out? Well, that's about it for this month's ATN check-in, and I really do hope that you enjoyed hearing from the guys. I'm very much looking forward to hearing your questions. Remember, you got to get into the Discord server to get those questions in. That's how I'm going to look through and find what I'm going to send to our guys at ATN to answer. And don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notifications, hit the thumbs up button, because we're going to be doing this monthly. And I've got another surprise coming for you next month in this monthly ATN check-in. And you're not going to want to miss that. So make sure you're subscribed, that you have the notifications on, and don't forget to follow me over on social media. Until next time, this is Lady B. I'll catch you guys later.